Hello, beloved. Welcome or welcome back to the Affirmed Healer Tarot. I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's take a moment to settle in, connect with the present, and see what today's collective messages may invite us to reflect on. Before we begin, remember that these are collective messages meant for reflection and encouragement. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and always trust your own intuition. Now let's see what today's reading has to share. All right, so we are going to be doing a reading for the Cancer new moon that's on July 14th. Now, Cancer is all about emotional safety, security, well-being. It's a sign of self-care. How are we taking care of ourselves? It's also a sign that deals with our foundations, our roots. It's the archetype of the mother energy, so it's about how we nurture and are nurtured as well. Now, on the dark side, Cancer can speak to emotional manipulation, stagnancy, and victimhood. So we want to make sure that we are bringing in the greatest, highest good of all during this new moon, that we are planting seeds of love and peace, especially since Cancer is a sign of the family. So during this Cancer Mercury retrograde, there may have been some developments in your family or whichever sector of your chart Cancer rules. With Jupiter recently here in the sign of Cancer, it could be this new moon manifesting in a way of expanding your family or healing some family dynamics or bringing up opportunities to heal family dynamics, and how that relates to you and what you need to feel safe, seen, and secure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overall energetic theme of this lunar cycle. So far, the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse have come out. And with this energy, the story is really coming forward that this is a period of course correction. If you look around us and you see the state of the world that we're in, what's going on around us can also be happening in our personal lives as well, in a roundabout way. So it's kind of like there's going to be a light shown on some unfortunate series of events here. Maybe some explanation or a reason why certain things have happened, an opportunity to heal some either negative connections, because I am using the white Sage Tarot deck, and on the Wheel of Fortune there's a staff here that has the sign of Libra. So maybe some connections here that have gone sour, or there might be feelings of mistrust wherever you find yourself, whether that's in a work environment or in your neighborhood, in your family life. Maybe even within yourself, a lot of self-doubt that might be coming up. So there's a chance to heal that. Also, Seven of Pentacles reverse came out. So it could be that maybe you've put a lot of time and energy into a certain outcome, and King of Swords has come out. So maybe there's going to be some new boundaries set here, or clarity given, whether that's from you or someone else, about what you need, what they need, what expectations are involved here. Yeah. With this King of Swords, it may be like a healing of communication. Maybe there's a new line of communication opening up, whether that's between you and your higher self, whether it's you and someone else here, collective, whether it's with world leaders and the public. Yeah, it just seems Five of Swords came out. It just seems that this has been a time of high conflict, and so there's here with the Wheel of Fortune reverse a chance to come out of that, a chance to, as I said, course correct, to right the wrongs, in a way. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what energy is being planted. So what seed is Spirit asking us to nurture during this new moon? What seed is Spirit asking us to nurture during this new moon? That wanted to come out, so I'll take it. What seed is Spirit asking us to nurture during this new moon? All right, nothing else is coming out. Oh, the Devil. So I'm seeing consistency here. So once we have this opportunity to course correct, right, and to resolve conflict, to heal some past wounds, to heal maybe this sense of putting in a lot, getting nothing back in return, or overgiving, and again, getting nothing back in return. Maintaining consistency once boundaries are set, once new rules have been established with this King of Swords here, once we've, as a collective have said something, we stick by it, we hold true to that. This is not a time to go back and forth. Yeah, King of Swords with Five of Swords here. That's Six of Swords energy all together. So it's a time to move forward. It's a time to progress. It's a time to heal together as we move forward, as we try to move on to better, calmer shores. So with the Devil here, this new seed is telling us, remain consistent. The Devil is associated with Capricorn energy. So putting in the work, having the stamina, the fortitude to keep up these new rules that are set, these new boundaries that are set, the new expectations that we have, and not wavering on them. All right, well, that was a pretty straightforward message. Yeah, Seven of Cups also came out, so it's almost like staying in that sense of clarity. That's the new seed that's being planted here. So remembering, this is why we're doing it. This is our purpose, King of Swords. This is what we're expecting in this new chapter, King of Swords on the Five of Swords. We know what it's like to be back there, right? To have gone through all of that stuff back there. So let's make sure we don't repeat this to end up in the same position, Seven of Cups, of wondering how we got here. And in feeling stuck, not understanding why we're getting the outcomes that we're getting. Okay. Now let's take a look at what opportunity is open for us. What door is becoming available? Ooh, all right. 3 messages came out. The Hermit, Death card, and Ace of Cups. Love that. This is like a complete new beginning, a complete rebirth, overhaul. This feels like a new chapter of trust, especially with that High Priestess there. I wanted to say mistrust earlier. So if there's been a cycle of that going on, or feeling paranoid and like you can't trust either the things you're hearing, the things you're being told, what you're feeling, if you're not trusting yourself on your path, if you're not trusting those around you, if you're not trusting the choices that are in front of you, Seven of Cups, right? This door being opened, the opportunity that's opening for us during this new moon is one of healing that self-doubt, that inner voice, that hermit, inner voice of ours, or the pressures, the social pressure of this is what we ought to do, this is what's expected, right? Again, we're getting a new lease on expectations with this King of Swords. Instead of new lease on life, it's a new lease on expectations. So maybe that helps us feel like we can better navigate those new shores that we're heading towards, because it is an unknown. It is, if we've done something for so long the same way, we kind of get used to it, we kind of get stuck in those ways, and it's harder for us to change. It's harder for us to accept that we must adapt. And so this new moon is going to be helping us adapt. It's like a soft pushing you out of the nest, It's like it's a lot gentler than that. Ace of Cups is here. It's like a warm, loving, nurturing way of saying, hey, some things has got to change here. Yeah. Again, getting the message of not looking back, not repeating the past, not repeating the cycles, the same old cycles, whether that's of self-doubt, sabotage, mistrust, even inconsistency, or maybe not knowing what's expected. What boundaries are expected, and what lines to cross, what lines not to cross, how far can we go here, how far out of the lines can we go there. I'm just seeing this is a new chapter of Ace of Cups. I'm hearing the word healing, but that's like so generic. I don't want to leave it at that. Clarify the Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups here? Well, that was fast. Nine of Pentacles, also another Virgo card. Yeah. It's like healing this idea that we have to do it alone or go in it alone. I'm hearing community. This is a time to, especially if you've been in hermit mode with the hermit here. I know that's like a literal way of reading it, but if you've been in hermit mode, or as the public, maybe we've felt like we've been in the dark on some things. And, you know, with the sun here, some light is being shown on some new ways that we can navigate here, that we can build a firm foundation. Cancer, right? Sign of Cancer, of community and compassion, whether that's for ourselves or for other people, for the world, how we maneuver the world. Again, that nature, the nurture, my bad. But hey, maybe nature is involved somehow. But that sense of nurturing, how we nurture and how we want to be nurtured. To avoid going back to the past, or to avoid repeating the past. Remaining consistent and getting out of this idea that, again, that you have to do it alone. You have to go in it alone. Nine of Pentacles is usually, you know, a woman in her luxurious garb, and she's surrounded by coins, and she can stand on her own. It's like the I don't need no man kind of card. But here with this message, I'm getting more the sense of individualism. This is not the time to be individualistic. So if you are down, if you need help, speak up. Lean on community right now. Foster community around you. It's like the old pillars of the past are being torn down, so as a collective, we really do have to shift to more communal-based thinking rather than individualistic. But even in our own personal lives, this is something that we can work on as well. Not being afraid to ask for help. Not being afraid to show up and feel like we are confident in the decisions we're making for ourselves and how they impact not just us, but those around us. If that's something you have to worry about, you know, if you have a family of your own. All right. I don't want these readings to get too long, so let's take a look at what unseen blessing is developing. Oh, very fast. This is something behind the scenes that the collective might not yet recognize. We got two cards. Bottom of the deck is Ten of Pentacles. I'll take that because that is the unseen. Okay, so we have Three of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles again is speaking on this collaborative, community-based healing. There's an opportunity here. Just collectively, I don't know if there's going to be more protests that we may see, or petitions, or community gatherings. So maybe locally that's something that you might want to look into or might want to get involved in, because this is the future that we're building. 10 of Pentacles, where everybody is accounted for, everyone is looked out for, no one gets left behind. 9 of Wands reversed. No one gets left behind. We're not just coming in here, you know, trying to gather all the goods for ourselves based on what we want and, you know, our personal desires or whatever, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-motivated, I think is probably the word I'm looking for. I don't want to say selfish, but that's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this Knight of Wands reversed. Like, we don't want to keep making those decisions or have leaders that make those kind of decisions. So we really need to shift into this Three of Pentacles energy, and there's going to be an opportunity for that. Ace of Wands. For some, this could be the opportunity to find a better kind of work environment, maybe again going back to some of that family healing, maybe inner child healing, inner wounds, right? And all the wounds that we may have. An opportunity to work with someone else, to speak to someone else about this, about these wounds that we may have, to work through them. If we're talking on like a micro, like personal level, instead of the macro social level. Yeah. I just feel like this is a very pivotal moon. I think a lot more people are going to start understanding the idea of community versus individual. Oh, we got a card. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse. This is like no longer having people feel left behind. Again, going back to that message of no one gets left behind. Starting to fix some of these systemic issues, or maybe calls to start to fix some of these systemic issues that are leaving people poor, destitute, even I'm hearing homeless, so maybe that's going to be a big focus, with Cancer dealing with home, you know. That could be a big point of conversation on a macro level. But personally speaking, you know, not feeling like we as people have to, again, go in it alone. That we don't have anything to lean on, anyone to lean on, a community to lean on. This is like the universe has your back kind of energy. All right. Love that. Okay, last question before we get it's kind of like an oracle card, but I'll use the Inner Compass deck here and read the message that they have for us. I actually had to go pull that deck out because I was called to use it. So that's what we're going to do. So the last question is, what affirmation or message does Spirit want us to carry through this lunar cycle? Oh, that came. Ooh. Six of Cups reversed. Six of Pentacles. Oh my God. It's like, you can't make this up. Six of Pentacles upright. Anything else? Oh, okay. Ace of Pentacles. A lot of pentacle energy here. A lot of pentacle energy. All right, finally it's here. Six of Swords. Remember, we got that energy. Finally came out. So immediately I'm hearing this period of strife has to end with the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's Ten of Swords energy. The period of strife and struggle has to end. It has to end. Again, those are the ways of the past. Six of Cups, reverse, and we do not want to repeat the past. We've said that several times here in this reading. And it seems like this is kind of like that final oh shit moment, if you will. That final, okay, I really have to get my stuff together kind of moment. We really have to close the door on that. On the toxic cycles and patterns of any unfairness, injustice. We have to close the door on that. Any fighting going on, maybe again on a micro level with family, with friends, like we have to close the door on that. We have to start recognizing the patterns. We have to start recognizing how that's playing out in different areas of our lives, in our systems, again on a macro level. Six of Pentacles is here. It's like it's supposed to be equal. It's supposed to be an equal exchange. That is the universal balance, the universal law. It needs to be an equal exchange. Reciprocation is a big energy here. We have to fix the broken, stagnant ways of the past. Ace of Pentacles, and there's going to be an opportunity to do that here. Again, Seven of Pentacles energy. So this is like the new Seven of Pentacles energy that we're moving into. Like this is the new groundwork that we're going to have to lay, that new foundation that we're going to have to build. The one of trust, the one of justice, the one of looking out for each other, not just ourselves. Looking out for the whole. The one of being consistent and standing true to our word, showing up. The one that understands the new rules, the new boundaries that we're setting. This is a moon of rebuilding. All right, and even if we're talking about on a micro level and on a personal level, you know, not repeating patterns of self-sabotage or self-doubt, dealing with the Cancer energy here. This is like, I'm gonna show up regardless because this is something that matters to me, Six of Pentacles. I'm going to pour into it, and I know it's going to pour back into me. But even if it doesn't pour back into me, I'm giving to this situation because it's for the greatest and highest good of all. Remember, we said that before. You know, it's bringing me feelings of happiness, of what's the word? Purpose. That's the word. Bringing me feelings of purpose. I feel justified in what I'm doing. I feel like I'm on the right path with what I'm doing. Like I'm feeling called and I don't feel like I have a choice to not do it. With the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles here, Seven of Pentacles energy. It feels like this is my purpose. Maybe this is speaking to some of those out there who are cycle breakers, generational curse breakers. Like, this is like you feel that final call, that final push to, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this. I'm not going to care what people say. I'm going to pour into this and shed all of the negativity, the social conditioning that I've had, the toxicity that I've experienced. I'm going to let that go. And I'm going to push forward. Because it's like you feel like you have no other choice. Like the universe is just taking over and pushing you towards this new chapter, this new goal, okay, if you will, that we've kind of been speaking about. This new chapter of consistency, of sticking by your word, sticking by a good routine. Having that firm foundation. Being willing to open up and work with others, let others in, let others see you. Again, if we're talking on a personal level, I think we channeled and got pretty deep into the, macro social kind of archetypes and messages. But this is kind of giving the energy of like, if you've procrastinated for a little bit, or you've kind of been, having these false starts or self-doubt, that chapter is over. With the Six of Swords, Four of Swords, it's like something in you is just not letting that happen anymore. Talking yourself out of things. It's like, I'm just waking up and I'm doing it. Because I feel called to do it. It's on my heart. It's on my mind. Some of you out there in the collective may be starting a nonprofit, maybe getting out there in the community, maybe starting a business that's community-based, and you feel called to do it. It's heavy on your mind and your heart because you're supposed to. This is like, I've got my eggs in order. And now I have to do it. I have to plant those seeds and move forward. Okay, great. Well, that's a positive new moon message. Let's go ahead and get a message from the Inner Card Compass deck, which is one of my favorite decks. I love the artwork here, and I hope you don't mind that we have kind of like a screensaver going through here. I'm getting ready to move, so I'm gonna have to figure out how we'll be able to set this up so you can see the cards. But hope you don't mind in the transition of everything. We're doing a little Astro screensaver kind of deal. Visual element. Okay, so what message do you have for us, Spirit, to wrap this up? What message do you have for us? Universe, Source, Spirit. Oh, this is the card that I was seeing and feeling that made me grab this deck. That is so weird. Oh my gosh. It's the card of vulnerability, which is basically Cancer energy. And on this deck, the artwork, it kind of looks like a crab to me, which is the sign and symbol for Cancer. So we're going to read vulnerability. Oh my God, I cannot believe that. That's why I was called to this deck. Literally, that was the card I saw in my head. So, it says, vulnerability. Have the courage to be vulnerable and show the real you. Paradoxical as it may sound, there is real strength in vulnerability. It is tempting to show people the perfect version of you. You have spent years building shields in order to protect yourself and minimize the risk of painful criticism. You wear a mask to hide your imperfections. The danger of all this, however, is that you miss the chance to really be you. From that space, can you make honest connections with others? Let this card inspire you to try out new things. Be your authentic self. Take risks. It is okay to fail. There is no such thing as perfection. Let go of that false ideal. Vulnerability gets linked to fragility and getting hurt. On the contrary, it means that you do not need protection. There is nothing that you need to be protected from. Pretending to be vulnerable just to get what you want, manipulative and insecure. Remember going back to how Cancer can be, on that dark side, emotionally manipulative. That's not the energy we're trying to attract here. So it says it takes bravery to show yourself naked and to expose yourself in all your vulnerable splendor. Authentic strength opens many doors, leading to inner depth, real communication, love, and the courage to follow your heart. Aww, I love that message. It's a beautiful end to this reading. Take gentle care of yourself, beloved, and remember that healing begins where self-trust returns. See you in the next reading.